What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Today we are reviewing Parallel 49, which is an American amber by Tonbridge. I believe they're just called Tonbridge Brewery. Yeah, Tonbridge Brewery Limited. So this was brewed in Kent. It's actually not brewed in Tonbridge. It's brewed in East Peckham, which I think is quite near. I'm not 100% though, it might not be. But yeah, we're looking at this nice amber ale here. It says on the front, the 49th parallel forms the northern border of Washington and Idaho, two of the USA's main hop growing states. This latitude and its climate is also home to one of Europe's finest hops. So obviously quite a hop heavy beer that's obviously trying to pay homage to American IPA beers, and therefore that's why it's an American amber. So it says about the beer here, we're looking for a warm amber. That's exactly what I was expecting. Malt flavours, medium dry, biscuity, light caramel. That sounds quite nice and quite normal for an amber. And then we're looking for Eldorado and Huguenot hops, which I didn't realise were like American ones. Didn't realise they were sort of brewed at the border of Washington and Idaho, so really good to know that. Let me know if you guys knew that. And hops, flavours and hop flavours and aromas. We're looking at tropical fruits, sweet fruits, citrus and herb. So all really lovely flavours. Hopefully it all comes through and it's really tasty. Suitable for vegans. It says it's best served at 9 to 11 degrees. It has been sitting in my fridge, so it might be a little bit lower than that. So yeah, gluten-free, suitable for vegans. 4.5%, so not too strong in a 440ml can. 2 UK units, it says. So yeah, all really nice. All sounding really nice. So I think it's worth. It's also got a certificate of the Assured Independent British Craft Brewer. I certainly haven't seen that on a huge amount of cans that I've reviewed, so that's a nice addition as well. But yeah, I think it's worth cracking this beer open and having a look at the colour to begin with. Now, I bought this way. Okay, let's get that into a glass quickly. So that head sort of go down a little bit so we can pour it a little bit better. I might not have the best pouring technique in the world, but and someone will probably yell at me eventually about how I pour, but never mind. At least gives me time to talk about what I was about to say, which is where I bought the beer. So I got this beer actually in a garden centre in Canterbury, in Kent. So yeah, Kent beer. Tonbridge is in Kent, I think, and Tunbridge Wells. They sort of border East Sussex. Yeah, I thought I'd get some local to their beers. I really like independent UK breweries, independent UK beers. But I like being able to get ones that aren't just from where I live. I like to be able to sort of try them all and get across the country, I think, which is really nice. Yeah, like I say, with that certificate on the back with the SIBA, really nice to see that. Don't normally see that, but I sort of recognise it as well. So maybe I've seen it on a few beers, but certainly not nearly all the ones that we've reviewed on this channel now. I think we're coming up, not quite there yet, but I think, or maybe we are. I'm trying to work it out. I think we're on about 60 videos, perhaps slightly more, perhaps slightly less now. So yeah, certainly haven't seen that for nearly all the beers I've reviewed. But yeah, let's get this out a little bit more. I think it's just going to be a bit foamy from sort of travelling down from Canterbury, because that's quite a large amount of head there. But we'll talk about the colour, the smell. Quite fruity on the nose. Yeah, quite nice and fruity on the nose. Look at that, really nice mid-amber colour. Perhaps didn't choose the best hoodie colour. But yeah, really nice. Looks very, well, it looks very British actually, although this is an American amber. It does look like an American amber as well. It's not the first, it won't be the first American amber we've had on the channel either. I quite like sort of American ales and amber ales because they've got quite a strong flavour, strong dark flavour is really the best way I can put it. It's that kind of malty but still fruity flavour. And obviously you still get fruity with like lagers and pale ales, but they're less malty, they're less kind of heavy and clingy. They're more clean. So there is something quite nice about an amber ale. It just seems to have a little bit more body, is the best way I can put it. I might start sipping this away because once I do, the head's going to go down. Head's quite foamy. It's not too clean. Quite sort of like a thick head, if it's for lack of a better way of putting it. Not so much carbonated as it is sort of foamy. Just looking at sort of like the bubbles and stuff, it's not whizzing up or anything. It's quite slow, slow sort of fizziness and carbonation. So let's get a few sips down. Yeah, aroma-wise, sorry, just quite fruity. But let's see what we get flavours. Quite bitter. Definitely got some fruitiness of the hops coming through there. A nice bit of tropicalness, almost a little stone fruity. But also a little bit sort of wheaty and biscuity as well. Kind of look like a nice mix. It's quite strong flavoured actually, which is nice. Only 4.5%. Does taste quite strong. You know, it's really lingering on my tongue, which is nice. Sort of the beer that you want, really. So you guys can probably definitely tell that I don't shoot these beer reviews. I shoot them about a month, sometimes 6 weeks ahead of the actual release of the beers. And you might have noticed with the supermarket series and my normal Friday beers as well, that they are shot at sort of different times. I'm shooting this beer actually just a few days before Christmas, which probably sounds mad because we're well into January by the time this goes up. But this is quite nice. The reason that I'm mentioning it, because I don't always, but the reason I'm saying that is because it's quite a nice beer to sort of finish the week off of. So today was my last working day before Christmas, and it's just really nice to kind of crack this open, pour it out, and have a particular beer like this. It sort of feels like what I need. It's kind of nice, like biscuity but caramelly, but bitter still, but fruity still, amber ale. I just feel like they've got a bit more body. And no, I'm not always in the mood for something heavy and a bit, a bit heavier. But in this case, this is sort of exactly what I fancied. And it's really nice to know that Eldorado and Yukonot hops are what's flavouring this, because I can sort of build my palate and understand it a bit more. But God, I'm really blabbing, so I'm going to get a few more sips down me. Yeah, really nice. Got that nice malty mix with the caramel. Good old flavour, really. Really nice beer, actually. I think a lot of effort's been put into this one. Not 100% on the can artwork, just got these sort of funny bubbles, but and the kind of amber colour. I appreciate. This isn't the only beer that I got from Tonbridge Brewery, actually. You'll see a few. It'll probably be like 4 weeks in between each one. I bought 3, and I bought a few more when I was in the garden centre. It'll all come clear in the next few weeks and months. But yeah, this is a nice one. Really nice flavours. Got basically exactly what you like and what you expect from an American amber. So yeah, nice deep dark and tasty one. I'm going to give this one a 3.75. I think it's nice and flavourful, exactly what I needed after a long December. But anyway, it's gone Christmas now for you guys. But yeah, if you're in the UK and you're able to pick this beer up, I'd say certainly do, because it's a nice and flavourful one. But yeah, so 3.75 guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and the review. If you did, remember to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you've yet to do so. We've got new videos coming out each week. And the more subscribers we get, the more fun and the more energy and the more sort of effort, time and money that will go into the videos. So it's all go back into the channel. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always guys, keep drinking those craft beers, and I'll see you in the next beer review. Peace.